Hi, my name is Danielle Ploegmakers, and in this video I'm going to share with you my Biodanza journey. My Biodanza journey started in June of 2006 at Eigen Tijd Festival here in the Netherlands. And during that I did all the workshops that had anything to do with dance. And also part of the opening and the closing ceremony was Biodanza, only I didn't know it was Biodanza. But it felt amazing. I mean, I had beautiful encounters with beautiful people and I instantly fell in love. So later that week I had the official Biodanza class. And I always thought that my grounding was firm and good. But during that workshop it was like, my energy was going from here to there, and I was like, whoa! What happened now? So after the closing ceremony, which was also a Biodanza session, I decided I want to do more with this. I'm not just want to participate in a class, but I also want to become a teacher. At that moment I was in college and I decided to drop out. Because what I wanted to do, what I needed to do, was become a Biodanza facilitator. So in September I started at the School of Rotterdam without any weekly classes. I mean, in the current environment here in the Netherlands, it's unimaginable that someone who goes to a Biodanza school never done any Biodanza except from the Eigen Tijds workshop. And on top of that, the week after that was the evolution project by Carlos Garcia, and that was a revolution project, because that project isn't for people who are just starting Biodanza, but it was amazing. It was exactly what I needed, and that constantly Biodanza gave me that. However, in November of 2006, I started a weekly group just to get some more Biodanza into my life. And I continued to do that until June of 2009, because then was the first end of the cycle of school. And I felt like I'm not ready yet to become a Biodanza facilitator. So I started the next cycle in January of 2010, and after a few months I was like, my life is not ready for me to be a Biodanza facilitator. So at this moment I'm going to stop doing that, and I'm going to do other things. So I did it in June of 2010. And I just lived my life, and I was noticing that Biodanza also was kind of fading away in my life. And when I was reviewing my goals and things I wanted for 2012, I decided I want to become a facilitator, because it wasn't finished. I mean, I had done all the weekends. I had this really big ambition, this passion to become a Biodanza facilitator, and I quit. I was like, no, that's not me. So in December I went to the School of Rotterdam, and I spoke to one of my directors. I said, I want to become a Biodanza facilitator. And the journey I had since then is tougher than anything I did in my life, because when you want to become a Biodanza facilitator, it really needs to be your passion, because otherwise you will definitely flunk at it. So that was December 2011. The first time I started my supervision period was in September of 2013. And that was thanks to Merel Sloot, who basically saved me for accomplishing that. because she's the youngest Biodanza facilitator in the Netherlands. So we clicked because at my own Biodanza group I was missing something. When I was talking to the people afterwards, they had grandchildren my age or children my age. So I was like, whew, I don't feel at home. And I heard that Merel had a group for younger people. She still has that right now, but then at that moment she didn't have it. So we met for coffee and we talked about it, and we started, she let me help her. I was like, okay, I want to help you start this group, but only if it's part of my supervision or graduation period. So I went back to the school with that, and I was allowed to start my supervision period, and that was awesome, but still really hard work, because we had a really difficult target group for that. I mean, people until the age of 30 in Rotterdam, and we didn't know many people, but we created this really great group. And that meant that in June of 2015 I was allowed to graduate as a Biodanza facilitator. So at this moment I'm a Biodanza facilitator, and my life changed so much in the past year that I decided not to have a group at this moment. I want to have one later on. I want to give workshops, I want to give weekends and all those kind of things, but at this moment I feel like I need to set some things straight. I have some other things that I let down because of my graduation. So at this moment, and it's now January 2016, I don't have a group, but I don't know when you watch this video, so please go to biodanza.live and see what I'm doing right now. And as my subject for my description, I choose internet marketing and social media. So because of that, I wanted to show how Biodanza facilitators, and I hope I inspire you as a facilitator to really show what is Biodanza for you. And also when you just participate in Biodanza, I want to show you what Biodanza is doing for me in my life. And in these 10 years that I'm doing Biodanza, I created a whole Biodanza family. I mean, my mom started in 2007 with Biodanza, and in 2010 she graduated as a Biodanza facilitator. My dad, I never imagined my dad doing anything with Biodanza, but because of my mom, he is now in Biodanza school of Eindhoven, becoming a facilitator. And they created this awesome location here in the Netherlands, in Os, to do Biodanza. And in a later video I will show you around, because the location is awesome. It's definitely amazing what they've created. And yeah, that's my Biodanza journey, and my Biodanza journey is an ongoing process. So thank you for watching, and until next time, live the Biodanza life.